All right, Juice, we were talking before we got on the news. It talks about the District of Columbia police chief falsified crime stats, made the crime look lower. What do you think of that?
Scumbag.
So that helps them get more money and stuff, right?
Yeah, it does. But the bad thing is when you look at the FBI crime reports and stuff, not all agencies in the U.S. are not required to report crimes.
Right.
So it's skewed.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have to report it accurately either.
Is that where the DC gets their, the feds get their information from the local police, right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, you have to report it.
So you said you'd never seen the movie or the show, The Wire, which takes place in Baltimore. It was on for a lot of years.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
It shows the progress of wiretapping, right? They tapped the home phones, and they got into the drug dealers started using pay phones. They got into that, and then the cell phone thing. So it was pretty interesting how they progressed through that. But one thing they always did up there, the chief of police in Baltimore, they said this is true, would always focus on crime stats and lower the crime stats because they're trying to keep their job and all that.
Of course.
And the mayor was getting elected and all those things. So
you got to make it look good for the constituents.
Right. But it was terrible. There was one DC police, one of the Baltimore police chiefs in the show. He isolated an area in the city, said you can do all the drugs you want here, just don't leave this area.
Yeah.
The crime went way down.
Yeah, imagine that.
But it's still, you had children dying in there and stuff like that. But it was pretty rough. And then we got another one here. Milwaukee Judge Duggan on trial for obstructing ice.
Yeah.
What'd she do? Is she the one that hid the...
Yeah. She's the one that helped the illegal alien get out while she occupied the ICE agents in the courthouse.
Okay. She's in trouble.
Good. She should be.
Right.
I hope she sees the inside of a cell, too.
Talking about crime, we got some today that I get asked to do a lot.
Oh.
We're going to talk about recording conversations, placing hidden cameras, placing bugs, all party versus one party. What do you think of all that?
Some people tread a very thin line with stuff.
Yeah. We get asked about it all the time. I got asked the other day, hey, can we hide a voice recorder in my wife's car? Well, he's not there, right? What do you think?
Absolutely not.
It's eavesdropping, right? It says eavesdrop. This is Alabama. To overhear, record, amplify, or transmit any part of a private communication of others without the consent of at least one of the persons engaged in the communication, except as otherwise provided by law. So, yes, if you're a police officer with a warrant and approval from a judge,
correct.
Yes, you can do all these things. But it's not like it happens every day.
No.
Because you're really getting into people's...
No. Whoever's asking you to do it, they have to be one of the people, and they have to be present.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still a little gray whether you can record it or they have to record it.
Mm-hmm.
But if they're present and they're engaged in the conversation, I think you can sit there and record it because they're there.
You have to be part of it, though.
Yeah.
Like if I was recording me and you, and I didn't want you to know about it, but I was going to record the conversation.
Yeah.
Then we're good in Alabama.
Yeah. One person has to know, but they have to be in that conversation.
There's a few states, I don't have them pulled up, where you have to, it's a all-party state, they call it, where you have to say, hey, I'm going to record this conversation.
Oh, yeah. And I think Florida is one of them.
I can't remember. But
I think Florida is one of them.
We're in Alabama, so it's not that way. And then you get into, I'm going to keep clicking here, you get offensive against public order and safety, and this is criminal eavesdropping. A person commits the crime of criminal eavesdropping if he intentionally uses any device to eavesdrop, whether or not he is present at the time. It's kind of the same thing, right?
Yeah.
People say, I want to put a recorder in my car. I want to leave a recorder in my bedroom while I'm gone, and my wife is there, her husband's there. You can do it, but it's not going to be used in court.
Yeah, you can't use it.
On the civil side, you're probably not going to get arrested for it.
No.
But you're going to waste all that time. You can have all the evidence you want. It's called fruit of the poisonous tree.
Yep. And it'll never count.
Never count. And I'm not going to do it because I could get my license pulled, but
oh yeah,
I'm not going to do it. And people they ask me all the time, and they always go, well, nobody's going to find out about it.
Oh yeah. Come on.
Yeah, they will. So how'd you get this evidence is one of the big questions you get asked. Right?
Yeah. And you have to disclose.
Mm-hmm. You have to get it legally. Here's criminal surveillance. I thought this one was interesting. A person commits the crime of criminal surveillance if he intentionally engages in surveillance while trespassing in a private place. It's a Class B misdemeanor.
Huh.
We get we have to study that one a lot, where we are when we're recording video, taking pictures, right? You can't walk up in somebody's yard and record video through the window. Then you get into peeping Tom stuff. They can really burn you with that if they wanted.
There's those cases that I worked that the truck was parked on the main road, the public road, and I recorded and walked in and started talking to people. That you're legal.
Where's that now? What?
Remember that adultery case? Whether they lived there together or not?
Did you knock on the door?
No, he was standing outside.
Oh, that's right. I remember.
Parked and walked right up and started talking.
Oh, I remember now. You were dressed like you were the cable guy.
Yeah, Larry the cable guy.
That's right. I remember that one now. But yeah, he was. You didn't.
No,
you didn't do it surreptitiously.
Nope.
You just talked to him. So, and that one worked out in the favor of our client because he was paying a boatload of alimony.
Yes. Keyword was
right, and we could never, because of the way the highway was arranged of how that house was, very difficult to do stationary surveillance. So,
yeah.
All right. And we got another one here. Still, we're in offensive against public order and safety. Aggravated criminal surveillance. Ooh, aggravated. All right. It says a person commits the crime of aggravated criminal surveillance if he or she intentionally engages in surveillance of an individual in any place where the individual being observed has a reasonable expectation of privacy without the prior express or implied consent of the individual being observed for the purpose of sexual gratification. We're getting into weirdo stuff here.
Yeah.
This is the bathroom cameras and all that.
Yeah.
Where they find those. And it's just gross.
Yeah. That's another mental health issue.
We're getting into rapists and stuff like that here. But it happens. We've seen it in Alabama. So we had a case where a guy his wife was cheating on him. She was cheating on him with a guy that was under indictment for recording upskirts of girls at Buc-ee's. He had a hidden camera on the top of his shoe and would walk around.
Yeah, I remember this one.
And he was in trouble. I don't know if he pled out or what happened there, but he was in trouble. The problem with him, some of the girls were like 12. Big time problem. Any of it's problematic, but it makes it worse.
There, if it's a kid.
Yeah. But she was going out with him. Like she was cheating on her husband with this guy, and it was gross. But anyway, that's what we call aggravated criminal surveillance. Let's go to another one, Juice. Installing an eavesdropping device. Here we go. A person commits the crime of installing an eavesdropping device if he intentionally installs or places a device in a private place with knowledge it is to be used for eavesdropping and without permission of the owner or any lessee, tenant, or guest for hire of the private place. Installing an eavesdropping device in a private place is prima facie, on the face of it, evidence of knowledge that the device is to be used for eavesdropping. Installing an eavesdropping device is a Class C felony. We're getting on up there now. Okay. I get asked to do this a lot. Hey, let's put a bug in my house so I can listen to my wife. It's not, you can't do it.
No.
And then I've had them bring evidence to me, like, here's a recording I took of my wife. I wasn't there.
Okay, it's no good. Thanks.
I don't want to even listen to it.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it.
Can't
like,
use
why?
it. Bye-bye.
Like, I thought you were a good investigator. I am.
That's why I'm not going to listen to that.
They want you to be shady. I'm not going to do it.
You don't have to.
I lose my income, all those things. So you ever had anybody ask you to do that stuff?
Oh, yeah.
We had a police officer here in Crossville. Did you hear about this guy? This is a few years back.
I may have.
So they had an drug informant. And the drug informant wasn't doing what they're supposed to do. So he put a listen device in the informant's car.
Yes.
He's in jail now.
Yes.
So the police, I think he got a couple years.
Yeah.
But Class C felony, right?
Yep.
You're getting up in the felony world. You got more than a year of incarceration.
Yep.
So he got in trouble for it.
There's just
that was
so much
stupid. You're going to ruin your life over an informant, a junkie, probably.
Yeah. And there's so much you can do legally,
right?
And still get the same evidence that you need,
right? Oh,
without having to do things illegally and sneaky and underhanded.
Oh, here we go. This is getting in our world, Juice. Criminal possession of an eavesdropping device.
Oh,
all right. I thought we all had an eavesdropping device. And your phone. But you're not leaving. I've seen people try to do that. They leave their phone behind while recording.
Oh, yeah.
That's an eavesdropping device.
It's okay if the NSA listens in on your phone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's not eavesdropping.
What's that act called? I forgot the name of the app,
Yeah,
but they
I
can
can't
listen.
remember it either right now.
So a person commits the crime of criminal possession of an eavesdropping device if he possesses, manufactures, sends, or transports any device designed or commonly used for eavesdropping and intends to use that device to eavesdrop or knows that another person intends to use that device to eavesdrop. Criminal possession of an eavesdropping device is a Class A misdemeanor. So, everybody, Mackie here with ShadowNet Investigations. I'm the lead investigator, and I'm here to let you know that we conduct premium digital forensics. Whether you're looking to recover deleted data from phones, tablets, computers, you name it, give us a call and we can help you out in recovering that data. Or if you think you're hacked, we have the tools and expertise to help you figure out who's hacked you and to find out how it happened, whether you need help with any digital forensic situation, recovering deleted data, hacking situations, or any questions you have about digital forensics, give us a call, 866-910-7499. That's a free consultation at 866-910-7499, or visit us at shadownetdigital.com. Over in Huntsville and in Birmingham, we have the spy shops.
Oh, yeah.
They have all sorts of eavesdropping devices in there, and they know people are buying them. How are they getting around this?
How are they getting around what?
This being
They're not recording,
but
they can sell it.
But they have possession of an eavesdropping device if he possesses, manufactures, sends, or transports any device designed or commonly used. It didn't say you have to be recording. He knows that another person intends to use that device to eavesdrop.
Okay.
I don't see how they're getting away with it, though.
Of course they can get away with it. It's sales.
Yeah, but it goes against this law right here.
Yeah, but the guy didn't come in and say, I'm going to use this for ill-gotten gains. He just said, oh, I just want to record the birds that are in my birdhouse I built.
Okay.
I've heard that one, too.
I want to watch the squirrels. Whatever.
Yeah.
All right. I just think it's shady. But anyway,
it absolutely is.
They got those things marked way up. You can get them on Amazon for a third of the price.
Yeah.
How do I know?
But it's the simplicity and the ease of getting them right there.
If you need one now, you go in there and pay 3 times the price. But you can get them on Amazon very easily.
But you don't need to go get one. Just sit back and wait. Let us do our job. Let us do our job the right way. Mm-hmm. And you'll have all the information, all the evidence you need for your case.
And you're probably not going to go to court because you have overwhelming evidence.
Yes.
But anyway, here we go again. Divulging illegally obtained information. I thought this one, I never knew this law. All right. A person commits the crime of divulging illegally obtained information if he knowingly or recklessly uses or divulges information obtained through criminal eavesdropping or criminal surveillance. Divulging illegally obtained information is a Class B misdemeanor. So when they come tell me, hey, listen to this illegal recording I guess, that's illegal for them to divulge it, right?
Absolutely.
They got to keep it to themselves.
Absolutely.
All right. I have told the lawyer, hey, this person is recording illegally. And the lawyers shut to say, hey, stop it, dummy, kind of thing. You know?
Oh, yeah.
But because you're going to ruin our case.
The only ones that can do it are law enforcement. Usually it's federal law enforcement that does it.
Right. They can do a account level tap.
Right.
They get with Verizon or AT&T and say, hey, here's a warrant. And they usually play along.
Yeah. And, they did all kind of stuff. They had all kind of information when they were going after the 5 families in New York and trying to ring them all. Come on. Mm-hmm. The feds were getting some stuff that was no good.
Right.
But they used it anyway.
Right. But they had a warrant to do it, right?
Of course they did.
Right. All right. Let's look at this next one. Defenses to prosecutions under this article. A person does not commit a crime under this article if he was a peace officer engaged in the lawful performance of his duties. Okay. He was an officer, employee, or an agent of a communication common carrier who, while acting in the normal course of his employment and while engaging in any activity which was necessary incident to the rendition of his service, man, you can tell a lawyer wrote this, right, or to the protection of the rights or property of the carrier, such communication intercepted, disclosed, or used in a communication transmitted through the facilities of that carrier. Whew. Let me catch my breath, juice. Mm-hmm. He relies in good faith on a lawful court order or legislative authorization. The burden of injecting the issue under subsection A is on the defendant, but this does not shift the burden of proof to the district attorney. Okay. Yeah, there's some ways that you can get around it, but they're not doing it criminally. They're not here to, they're fixing phones and cameras and all those kind of things.
Right.
I get asked to put a camera in the bedrooms sometimes. So either if it's a man or a woman, they have a reasonable expectation of privacy in
Correct.
that area where they're changing clothes, exposing their skin, all those things.
Correct.
You can get in big trouble for that.
Oh, absolutely.
And of course I don't do that, but I've been brought evidence where they placed a camera in a bathroom. I'm
Yes.
like, you can't. This is not, I know it's your wife and it's your house, but man, you can put it in the common areas like living room.
Yeah. But you can't put it in an area like the bathroom, the bedroom.
Changing areas, they call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know. People are crazy, dude.
But they get those stupid, I hate to say it, those clocks with the little mini cam in them.
Mm-hmm.
And they set those up and they record all that stuff, or, the wall clock or the smoke detector, and they record all kind of stuff, and they think, ooh, I got him now, or I got her now. No, you don't.
Right. Guess what the next article is in this? Doxing. Let's do about doxing a little bit. Okay. Law enforcement, let's see. For the purpose of this section, the following terms have the following meaning. So they get into firefighter, governmental function, law enforcement officer. I'm not getting into that. And they talk about personally identifying information. All right. Photographs or information of the victim's children, including schools they attend, is doxing. All right. Giving out a home address is doxing. Any other information that would enable a victim to be harassed, threatened, or harmed is doxing. Okay. So you have to reveal it in a public manner so everybody can see it. So we get at people's addresses and stuff, but it's kept within the case, confines of a case.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. And we sometimes have to drive there to get the address. We're not like pulling it off of a classified place. And
Yeah.
An individual commits the crime of doxing if he or she does either of the following: intentionally electronically publishes, posts, or provides personal identifying information of another individual with the intent that others will use that information to harass or harm that individual. And the other individual is actually harassed or harmed. So they have to actually carry it out. Right. Number 2, intentionally electronically publish, post, or provides identifying information of a law enforcement officer, firefighter, or public servant with the intent that others will use that information to harass, harm, or impede the duties of that law enforcement officer, firefighter, or public servant. And the law enforcement, these people are actually harassed, harmed, or impeded. Okay. So that gets specifically to public officials, right?
Right.
It says a violation of the subsection is a Class A misdemeanor. A violation of subsection B, which is the public officials, is a felony. How about that? It goes up a little bit if you're a fireman, public official, police officer, those things.
Imagine that.
Political speech protected by the First Amendment of the United States it limits this to that. So, okay. What do you think of doxing?
It happens all the time.
It's pretty rampant now, right? So,
yeah. It happens all the time.
I haven't seen anybody go to jail for it, have you?
No.
All right. The Supreme Court people have been doxed before.
Of course.
And I know the ICE agents are being doxed now. They're, that's why they cover their face. I don't want you coming to my house.
I don't blame them either.
Right. Police officers get doxed. Of course, politicians do. They get doxed all the time. I just haven't seen anybody go down for it yet. Have you?
No, none.
Maybe somebody needs to be made an example of in this crap.
These things are everybody's worst nightmare. I mean, I got them. Everybody's got them. It helps out, but these create a lot of problems. Even here in Podunk, Alabama, I had a mayor want my personal cell phone.
Why?
Well, she wanted to show me something.
But without a warrant, right?
Yes.
Or subpoena.
And I said no. Mm-hmm. She said, well, you're going to give it to me. No, I'm not.
Right.
She didn't get it, but she tried to say I had rap music ringtone on here that was vulgar, and the only artist I had on my phone at the time was Charlie Pride. He's country western.
I never heard him rap.
Oh, I've never heard him rap either. But
God rest his soul.
These things will get you in a lot of trouble if you're not careful.
Right. People get emotional and they post stuff, and you get in trouble for it, man. If it's doxing, if somebody gets doxed.
Yeah.
So, and this is all wrapped up in Alabama under the Chapter 11 offenses against public order and safety. So
I don't care who you're mad at. Don't ever put anybody's information out there.
Right.
Because they could have family, a wife, a husband, kids. That could cause them to get hurt.
So I've had people also say, hey, on your social media, once you post real cases and stuff like that, like real locations and footage, I'm like,
no,
because of doxing.
Yeah.
We can't do it. Now you can go find it yourself and drive by if you want, but
yeah, if you really want to go that bad, go ahead. We talk about our cases.
Right. And we're not going to put video we've taken just for that reason.
No.
Violating people's privacy and all those things. So,
because what if somebody see that, watch the TV show Cheaters or whatever it is.
They've been in trouble on that show before.
Yeah, and they
got sued. They got sued or whatever. You know, I don't think anything criminal, but they have been sued.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about all these things, Juice, with the being asked to violate all these?
It's
orders?
not going to happen. It is absolutely not going to happen. Quit asking. We're not doing it.
And if an investigator says, yes, I'll do it, you need to change
find another investigator.
Because they're going to get you in trouble.
Yep.
Because they're an extension of you. You're an agent of yours, basically, whether you're paying them. And they can get you all in trouble. Some of these are felonies, which is a big deal.
And you can lose whatever case you have. I don't care if it's alimony, child support. I don't care if it's extortion, blackmail. Your case is gone.
Mm-hmm.
So if you get a PI that says, "Oh yeah, I can do that," you're talking to the wrong person.
Right. Yep. All right. That was a good one, Juice. That's all I got for this one. Let us know what you think in the comments. Tell us what you think about Juice's mistletoe hat.
It still hasn't worked.
You ain't got any kisses under the mistletoe?
No.
Okay.
No, none.
All right. You got any takers out there?
None. Call me.
Run it through me first. So. All right. All right. We're out of here. Talk to you later.